and welcome. Today's project will be making a garden or a family garden for yourself or someone who has immigrated to this country, in which all its components and elements will symbolize their experience or yours. So the inspiration for this project comes from the artist Lisiana Cruz. Lisiana Cruz is from and raised in the Dominican Republic and now resides in New York. Her photography-based project titled Flowers for Immigration is a project in which she invites undocumented workers, bodega workers, to create floral arrangements in response to the immigratory policies passed by the 45th president. In this way, the undocumented workers can create their own voice in which they don't have to show their faces, which already are subject to much bias and fear that their personal information is out. In an article titled Undocumented Immigrants Create Floral Arrangements for Trump, Cruz stated that undocumented workers can't go out and protest because of fear of facing legal actions. So I hope this project allowed them to have an opinion. And in this project, we will be doing something similar to Lisiana Cruz's project. We as well have here some books that are related to this project, in which you can check out at any Milwaukee Public Library. The materials you would need for this project are any recyclable container you can find around your house. Like this one, we're using like an old coffee thing, or I used a box that was full of oatmeal, as well as different colored construction paper to decorate your pot or your vase for your flower arrangement. You also will need tissue paper of various colors for your flowers, as well as pipe cleaners. And you will need a pair of scissors, some glue or crayons or markers so you can decorate, and if you have available any type of Model Magic or Play-Doh. So the first step to this project is thinking of who you would make this garden or floral arrangement to. So first, if you have ever immigrated to this country, you can dedicate this garden to yourself, and this garden will represent like your experience. Or if you have any family member or friend who has immigrated here, you can as well dedicate it to them. Or lastly, if you weren't able to respond to any of my previous questions, you can then also dedicate a floral arrangement or like a garden to a recent protest or movement. Immigrate means when a person moves to a different country, leaving behind their native country, and many of the reasons for them leaving has to do with either poverty or violence within their own country. But remember, immigration is a natural process and nobody should ever feel ashamed or frightened because they have ever immigrated. So then second step will be decorating your container that will be for your garden or arrangement. You can as well do that again with construction paper by gluing it on, and then you can write, like I did here, I started writing my name and started drawing little elements. But at the end, I'm dedicated this like garden to my parents. So I just wrote like a message to them. You can as well write any phrases or words. So now we'll begin making our flowers, and if you have large pieces of tissue paper like I have here, you're going to want to cut them into squares, and from here, depending on the size of the square you choose, so if you cut bigger squares, obviously your flowers are going to come out a bit larger, but then if you do smaller squares, your flowers are going to come smaller. So then it's up to you what size you want to make your flowers. So once you have your tissue paper cut up, you're going to want to have 4 to 5 pieces of tissue paper laid one on top of each other, and then from here we're gonna start folding accordion style, and you're just gonna then fold all the way down. Once you have folded it, you're then gonna take a pipe cleaner of any color, just choose blue, and from here you're going to put in the middle and twist, and from here you're gonna open it. And what I mean by opening it is on the sides. And from here, this is important, you're gonna wanna start fluffing up each single piece on each side, because it's gonna give the texture and volume to the flowers. This is how you make your flowers. As well, to create different types of flowers, once you have it folded on the sides, you can cut them. So right here, I just cut like a triangle form. And then once I open and fluff it, it's gonna look like this flower. But really, it's much up to you, and you can make different types as we have here on the table. So once you have all your flowers made already, depending on your container, if you had chosen a kind of smaller box like I had did here, what you would want to do is take either some Model Magic or Play-Doh you have around and put a layer on the bottom. This way your flowers will be able to stand up. Or if you have chosen a taller container like this one, you can just simply start putting in your flowers. So once you're done with your project, make sure you display and show others what you have created and what it means to you. I hope you enjoyed making this project, and make sure you keep the conversation going with people around you. And don't forget to share your projects with us and to visit us on our webpage to find more projects. Until next time!